Narrated Anas. The people mentioned the fire and the bell. They suggested those as signals to indicate the starting of prayers, and by that they mentioned the Jews and the Christians. Then Bilal was ordered to pronounce Adhaan for the prayer by saying its wordings twice, and for the Iqama, the call for the actual standing for the prayers in rows, by saying its wordings once. Iqama is pronounced when the people are ready for the prayer. Narrated Ibn Umar. When the Muslims arrived at Medina, they used to assemble for the prayer, and used to guess the time for it. During those days, the practice of Adhaan for the prayers had not been introduced yet. Once they discussed this problem regarding the call for prayer. Some people suggested the use of a bell like the Christians, others proposed a trumpet like the horn used by the Jews, but Umar was the first to suggest that a man should call the people for the prayer. So Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, ordered Bilal to get up and pronounce the Adhaan for prayers. Narrated Anas. Bilal was ordered to repeat the wording of the Adhaan for prayers twice, and to pronounce the wording of the Iqama once, except Q80 Kamatis Salat. Narrated Anas. Bilal was ordered to repeat the wording of the Adhaan for prayers twice, and to pronounce the wording of the Iqama once, except Q80 Kamatis Salat. Narrated Abu Kalab. Anas said, Bilal was ordered to pronounce the wording of Adhaan twice and of Iqama once only. The sub-narrator Ismail said, I mentioned that to Ayub, and he added to that, except Iqama Kadkamat is Salat, which should be said twice. Narrated Abu Huraira. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, when the Adhaan is pronounced, Satan takes to his heels and passes wind with noise during his flight in order not to hear the Adhaan. When the Adhaan is completed, he comes back and again takes to his heels when the Iqama is pronounced, and after its completion he returns again, till he whispers into the heart of the person to divert his attention from his prayer, and makes him remember things which he does not recall to his mind before the prayer, and that causes him to forget how much he has prayed. Narrated Abdurrahman. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri told my father, I see you liking sheep and the wilderness. So whenever you are with your sheep or in the wilderness and you want to pronounce Adhaan for the prayer, raise your voice in doing so. For whoever hears the Adhaan, whether a human being, a jinn, or any other creature, will be a witness for you on the day of resurrection. Abu Sa'id added, I heard it, this narration, from Allah's Messenger. Narrated Humayd. Anas bin Malik said, whenever the Prophet, peace be upon him, went out with us to fight in Allah's cause against any nation, he never allowed us to attack till morning, and he would wait and see. If he heard Adhaan, he would postpone the attack, and if he did not hear Adhaan, he would attack them. Anas added, we reached Khaybar at night, and in the morning, when he did not hear the Adhaan for the prayer, he, the Prophet, rode, and I rode behind Abi Talha, and my foot was touching that of the Prophet. The inhabitants of Khaybar came out with their baskets and spades, and when they saw the Prophet, peace be upon him, they shouted, Muhammad! By Allah, Muhammad and his army! When Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, saw them, he said, Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Khaybar is ruined. Whenever we approach a hostile nation to fight, then evil will be the morning of those who have been warned.